9 a.m. Eastern, and I'm here. I hope you are with me. I am Deb LaFlamme. I am the Chief Ideapreneur at For the Love of Your Biz. And if you're on my email list, you know that I was planning to go live this morning at 9 a.m. with my buddy Emily Aarons, who I will bring on in uno momento. And we are going to do some live psychic biz coaching and social media strategy. So basically taking you from whatever is in here that you want to put out to the universe, to your dream client, to your fans, your followers, your people. We want you to acknowledge that and embrace that and own that. And then we're going to help you figure out how to take it and make it your own and put it out to the universe. So I'm going to invite Emily in. I'm also going to, while I invite her in, I'm going to share this to some of my pages. So say hello if you're here live. Emily, I'm inviting you into the broadcast. While I do that, I will share to my groups. So when you're here, oh, there you are. Right on time.
Yay!
I can see you. I can hear you. You look amazing. You are ready. I know we're ready. We've been up very early this morning.
I almost wore earrings just like that today. That's so funny.
Almost. Of course you did. You better get changed because, you know, you might see me later.
Well, I'm not home right now. I'm in my office, so I would normally just change so we could be twins, but now I can't do that. So,
all right, let me just, I'm sharing.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just hit the share button. And actually, as a guest, if the people who are on, if they hit the share button on the bottom left, they can share it into a group now, or they can share it on their page, or even just invite a friend. So it's pretty easy if they want to do that.
And actually, I know I have a little exciting thing. God, your lighting is really good. I gotta say, my video guy, Brandy.
I'm right in front of a window. And I was going to have it the other direction. It was like too dark. So it's like, boom.
Now how's my lighting?
It's awesome.
Okay.
Let's get this party started.
Yeah, let's get this party started. First of all, wait, before you get started, don't do anything yet. So just quickly, we are only going to be on for 30 minutes, everybody. I'm going to be the timekeeper today. It's basically going to be first come, first serve. We've done this before. We got to do it in Emily's private group, and the reception, people loved it. I mean, the ahas and the, oh my goodness, that's so easy. That's what we want. We want you all to know that this is so easy to do. We're going to give you these ideas, and you should be able to run with them and start really feeling the thoughts and the ideas and the dreams and making them happen, making them reality. However, if you're joining us from our emails, we want to say thank you for coming over. I know Emily has reminders as well that she's implemented, so we're glad that those are working. We do have a little sweet offer for you too as well. So I'll tell you now and I'll tell you again at the end. Anyone who shares this Facebook Live will be entered to receive a free Facebook business page audit from me. So everyone who shares will be entered, and I will pick the person tomorrow to receive that free Facebook audit, which has been pretty amazing for most people. Yes?
Can I sweeten the pot?
Yeah, sure.
For anybody who shares, let's pick 2 winners.
Okay.
So they get your audit, and they get a 3-card reading from me.
Yes. Okay, so a 3-card reading from Emily and a free Facebook audit, both free for one. We'll pick 2 separate people, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah. Oh, and I was going to have you pick the winner from yesterday's Facebook Live, but we can do that later at the end.
Yeah, okay.
From my other thing. So, and I picked a card. So for anybody who doesn't know, because I'm on your page, this is like.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you introduce yourself? Go ahead.
Who is this lady?
Yeah, I love it.
So I've shared 3 times. Once is plenty. That's fine. Thank you, Marlene, for sharing 3 times.
Thanks, Marlene. Yep.
So I am Emily Aarons, and I am an intuitive healer and clarity coach, and I support heart-centered entrepreneurs who are feeling overwhelmed in their business to find total alignment with their heart's purpose, their soul purpose, attracting business easily and effortlessly, and scaling their business. So I do a lot of these Facebook Lives where I pull cards or I channel messages. So we're kind of combining our energy together and making an explosion. So I want to get this party started. So if you guys are on here, please just go ahead and post your social media or business questions. I will pull through channeling or pull a card for you. And then Deb is going to give you guys the strategy to implement.
Yep.
So while I was excitedly waiting, I pulled a card for the group. And so for those people who are catching it later, watching the replay, they'll definitely want to watch the beginning of this. So the card that I pulled for the group is Sacred Space. So this is about creating an altar or visit a power place to connect with divine. So it's funny because I do a 3-card spread on Thursdays in my page, and this card came up again in that, like, quick reveal. But this is about really making space for yourself to do the magic work that you do. Give yourself permission to have that. So let's get this going.
And I think everyone that showed up is creating that space, right? They're open to it, because I put that in as the title is, are you open to this? Because if you are, wait till you see what happens when you let it come in. All right, so who has a question? Who wants to be first? It's first come, first serve.
Yes.
I'm
only on my mobile, so if there's a really long paragraph, I might need you to read it because it only gets cut on. So I see a ton of people. Alicia, Carrie, hi. I see Charlotte. I see Nicole, Rosa, Fran, and Laura's here.
Yeah, we've got Whitney and Shell and Aaron. I feel like what was that show? Romper Room, when they'd be like, and I see Emily and Deb and Aaron. So what do you guys want? Let's see. All right, everyone's got, so we only have 30 minutes. So we love that you're saying good morning. Amazing.
Hi.
But bring on the questions.
Right. So I'm here to do
we got a question. Yeah. Okay. We got a question. Carrie, what should I be doing with my Facebook group?
Okay, that's kind of a vague question. What do you mean by that? This is so freaking cool. They never said my name though. Haha, I love that show.
Alicia, yeah, they probably, yeah.
There's like a dozen people on this right now. Let's do this. So Carrie, what do you mean? I want to ask Deb about strategy. Okay.
So I think she's asking, how should she work her Facebook group, the Process Pixie Facebook group?
Okay, so I will
attracting more people.
Okay, so let me tune into that. And I'm going to pull you a card too, Carrie. Okay, so what I asked was, what is the best way to attract the most people and keep them highly engaged? You got the fertility card. So it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So if there's something that you've been thinking about working on, you're like, I'm not sure if I want to put this out there, or you have been doing like a little bit, like this is a good time. This is like, you're fertile. Let's do it. Okay,
so, and then she was asking for strategy. And then Alicia also asked about attracting the right people in her Facebook group. So we'll get to her in a minute. Okay. But Carrie, I think the big piece about your Facebook group, and anyone's Facebook group for that matter, whether it's pre or paid, is the energy that we want to get back, right? I feel like it's that give, and then you get. And like, there's got to be a really good balance between offering a ton of value or just plopping in there once a week when you have an offer, right? So I feel like the consistent piece is a big struggle for most of us who are trying to do all the things. So figure out what you want to get out of that group and give 10 times more of that, and you will absolutely get back from it.
Yeah, I think giving, and that's why we like doing these Facebook Lives. Is it's a way to connect and give to people quickly, connect with people really fast, and help them in some way. I mean, every day I get like a thank you, or you inspired this, and that to me is another form of payment, just to be able to know that I connect with people.
Right. And so Alicia asked best advice for attracting more people to her Facebook group.
Okay, so Okay, so what I'm seeing is you're like this little spark here, and it's kind of quiet in the space. Do you have a Facebook group already? I would assume that you have one since attracting more people. So it's kind of like this little spark, and it's like kind of radio silence. It's kind of quiet out here. So I want you to find more ways that you can engage them, like talk to them, have them give you feedback. I mean, honestly, you're in my Life Made Simple group. You can see all the things that I do to talk to people, to engage them. If you are somebody who leads a Facebook group and you're like, no one's talking, it's so quiet in here. Well, you're the leader. So you want to talk to people, start asking them questions. Like, you know, like my son is 2 years old, so I don't really have like these conversation issues, but people who have like teenagers are like, oh, they don't talk to me, but there's like ways that you can ask questions to get them to give you an answer. Whether it's through a poll, whether it's through a video, whether it's through an offering. So I'm going to pull you a question. I'm going to let Deb answer, and I'm going to pull a card for her too.
Yep. Okay. So Alicia, so one of the things that I think Emily was heading toward was you've got to create the story. So whatever it is you're trying to offer your group, and in my private group, the Social Post group, which you're welcome to join, it's free. I give ideas all the time. I give you ideas to help you spark conversation. And I'm all for hearing or seeing bigger brands or people that inspire you and taking that concept and making it your own in your own voice, with your own words, with your own images, and making it work for you. I guarantee that if it inspired you, it will also inspire the people who are connected to you in that group. You know, and I don't want you to take for granted those bigger brands that have teams of 10, 12 people. Truth be told, that was once a teeny tiny small idea, and those teeny tiny small ideas can be amazing for our businesses as well. So if it moves you, if it inspires you, try it in your own voice with your own messaging and watch what happens when your people connect with it.
Yeah, so I pulled her the card. It's focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions. Focus on your target and you'll hit the mark. So
yeah,
is it like
target? Yeah.
Right? You always talk about like hitting the target, and that is exactly it. Like if you can just do what inspires you, like what Deb was just saying, like it's going to inspire your audience. They're not like that different from you.
No, we attract the same people, right? We attract people. What do you say? Your vibe attracts your tribe. And the truth is, if it inspires you, and I tell this to my clients all the time, the people in my group, what inspires you will absolutely inspire the right people, and then you're going to be attracting the dream clients that you want to work with.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go to Shell's question. She said, this is new to me. What I'm trying to learn is how to meditate and center myself.
Okay. I mean,
do it.
The way
is Shell in your group?
I don't know. I think she might be in my group. I feel like she's new to me. I know the name, but I don't know. So Shell, I'm going to call you out when you say, I'm trying to learn how to meditate and center myself. The word try means you're not doing it. Like, I'm trying to eat better, right? You're not doing it. You're just, you want to do it, but you're just not doing it. And Yoda says there's only do or do not. There's no try. So either you meditate and open up that way, or you don't meditate. And there are ways that you can meditate that are super helpful personally to open you up, like, and help you relax. There's ways that you can connect more meditatively for your business. I have that awesome meditation that's like Deb's favorite, which is attracting your soulmate clients with ease. You can find that on my website. But I would say stop saying try. Give yourself a 1-minute timer and just sit every single day. The more you do it, the better it becomes, the easier, the more you can get in the flow, the more you can connect. And
I schedule it. I mean, I just put it right in my calendar. I put it in my calendar and schedule it. And actually, the meditation that Emily's referring to, we can drop the link in this thread below after we're done. But what I love the most is I don't do the entire 8-minute meditation. I do one of the pieces that has helped me so much every single night as soon as I lie down on my bed. And actually last night, Emily, after the day that I had, the last 2 days, I think I was only able to say like 2 things I was grateful for. And then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, wait, I have more things to be grateful for. And I forgot because I fell asleep. But just schedule the time. I mean, like you schedule a haircut or schedule time to take your kids to the doctor. Schedule the time, even if it's you're sitting in your car, schedule the time to connect with yourself and do that 1-minute meditation. Just give yourself the gift of doing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And for anybody who's just joining us, I'm Emily Aarons. I'm totally hijacking Deb's page with her. We are doing a giveaway. So if you hit the share button, we are doing, I'm going to do a 3-card reading. We're going to pick 2 winners. They're going to get a 3-card reading from me, and Deb's doing her social media audit or Facebook audit. Facebook audit, which is amazing. Like I was pretty. I thought I was pretty good, and she did a Facebook audit for me, and it was like, it just took me to the next level. We updated my cover photo. We changed some links. Like, it was amazing. So
yeah. All right. So we have another question.
Hey.
It's from Karen. I would love to ask you guys a question. I worry that my business page often strays too far from my products and my brand. I'm wondering if you have any advice on whether you think I'm moving down the correct path or if I should try to shift a bit and bring it back to sugar.
Ooh,
now,
go ahead.
I'm kind of very involved with her Facebook page, so I'm going to let you give your insight, and then I will circle back with her.
So
I'm not mad at you.
When I heard the question, by the way, hi Karen. When I heard you asking the question, I just kept feeling like there's no reason to do anything that you're not excited about. And we were talking about that with somebody earlier, which is like, what you're excited about, your audience is going to be excited about. So, you know, my business has evolved. I mean, I'm in my massage office and I'm hardly here. I don't really do massage that much. I do so much more. My business has evolved. And what happens, I shuffled and this card flew out. I just had to go pick it up. True love. This is about you doing what you're really passionate about. So this is saying the romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. And I'm going to take that and twist it, because when you're doing what you're super I got goosebumps. When you're doing what you're super passionate about, oh my God, boom, those people will love you for it. Okay, Deb.
So this has been an ongoing conversation with Karen and I would like to say for months, but it's probably been more close to years. And that's exactly the truth. And when Karen writes, it may be about her family or about things behind the business, or she's fundraising or supporting a cause. And if you look at the responses on her content, whether it's her blog or her emails, 9 times out of 10, people are more engaged when she's writing about what's coming from here rather than what's coming from the bakery directly. Yeah. Yes, everyone loves her baking and everybody loves her treats, and she's becoming a national brand, of course, because she's amazing and her treats are amazing. But guess why people are I'm going to talk to you, Karen. Guess why people are connecting to you? As much as we once wanted it to be about the cookies, it's about you. You are your brand, and all of the things that you bring to the table. If you were hiding those things, you'd just be a bakery, and you're so much more than a bakery. And I will say this to you. I'm happy to say this to you over and over and over and over and over again. It's fine. I will keep reminding you. And I think the people remind you all the time. Doesn't matter what you're writing about. It comes from a place of love, like that card. It comes from a place of passion. I have chills now all the way down my legs. It comes from a place that is real and raw and beautiful. And you just happen to be an amazing pastry chef and have a beautiful business too. Aren't you lucky?
And we can write her a permission slip that she's allowed to just share whatever she wants to. She doesn't have to do it a certain way.
And and don't let anybody say that you're supposed to be only writing about your products, because I'll tell you, you will turn off every single one of your fans.
Right. I mean, I have two businesses. I'm a farmer too. Like, it has nothing to do with this business, but people are excited about it. And you know what? There's a crossover. Yeah. Totally.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I just interrupt you. There was a question from Nicole. Did you see that? I have 142 followers on my page. Some posts have up to 600 views, but nobody says anything, even though I try to engage and ask questions. I hear crickets.
I don't see that.
I'm not here.
Oh, there.
We hear about this all the time, and it's totally okay.
Yeah, and so I have to tell you that there was a time, and there's a time actually in everyone. I'm going to talk about this for a second, Emily, and you can go into your thoughts too, but there's a time in everybody's journey online where we worry about the numbers. And there will be a time when you won't even pay attention and know how many likes are on your page, right? But all you will know is when you're putting out good content and when you're showing up and you're sharing from your heart and you're sharing about your brand and the things that move you, the right people will see it when they're supposed to. And I want you to know that I make my clients, I require them to take an inventory of their numbers, not because I care about the actual number. If you have 800 fans, great. But what I want to show you is when you start doing the work, when you start showing up or writing the blogs or putting the videos out, that your following will in fact be the right following for you. Even if it's only you got 10 new fans, but those 10 new fans turned into 2 new clients or 2 new customers. So when, I'm someone who teaches this. I sleep, I eat, I dream social media. I come up with ideas every hour of every day for my clients. I don't even have 1,000 fans on my page. And I don't care. But there was a time when I did. And so I totally resonate with that. And I got to tell you, if you only have 140 fans and you're reaching 600 people, that's freaking, and I didn't use the F word, that's amazing. That reach is amazing. Here's the thing with engagement. On average, each person on Facebook has, an average person, not someone who's connected, who has a big sphere, who has a big network, but an average person has about 180 friends that they are connected with. So if I see your post, if I like or comment on your post, potentially that 180 people will help your reach grow, right? So if I engage, it goes into the newsfeed of my friends and fans. When I support my clients, they always tell me their reach is really big if I engage with their post. It's because my sphere, my friend network on Facebook is bigger than most because I use Facebook primarily for business. So that's how you kind of have to look at the numbers. If you can get a couple people to engage with you, that 600 could be 6,000. Again, it's timing, it's being there when they need you, it's providing the right content at the right time. So there's a lot of things that go into the mix, but someday you won't care or even worry about the numbers. You'll just know, like I know, that things are where they're supposed to be at the time that they're supposed to be there, and the right people are seeing them. So just remember that. And one day you'll wake up and go, oh yeah, right, the numbers don't matter. They don't.
I think it's just a matter of showing up. And yesterday I posted that old video of me from 4 years ago. I'm at my table, totally unedited. I'm like, blah, 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 like I'm kind of fumbling my words. But then when I'm telling you what I was there to tell you, I was kind of in the zone. And then I was back out like, And the point isn't to be perfect. The point is just to show up. So Nicole, right, if you're posting pictures of your stuff and you're doing other things, you're showing up. And the more that you show up, the better people will get to know you and love you. And then there are ways that we can talk about outside of this, different strategies and how you can get them to engage more. Deb has an amazing group where she teaches people how to do this every single month. I have a group where I help you with strategy, in other ways. So we can always go into it in other forms as well.
Yeah. So Marlene's question is, should I have a separate email? And I'm Marlene, my first answer to you would be, if that is holding you back from moving forward, no, you should not have a separate email. Like, there are some things that people do to start a business, and I got to be honest with you, it's a waste of time and energy. Put yourself out there, start doing the things that are going to reach the right people. Your email should not be a barrier. So if you have an email that's working and you're comfortable giving that email out to people for business, then you don't need another email yet. You can always have, when you get a little more established, you can have a website with an email that has that URL, the same domain name. I mean, I'm guessing, Marlene, people are messaging you however they can, text, phone, messenger, right? So like email is almost like part of the mix, not the number one piece. So, I definitely think if it's holding you back, do not, just stick with what you got.
Yeah, and I think that you hit the nail on the head too. And I don't know if it's guilt by association, but you're totally channeling right now. The thing is, when you're getting started, it can feel very intimidating. There are real things, like real barriers, whether it's time or money or don't know how to use systems. There are real barriers that kind of slow you down. But then there are like the real barriers that you think and this is like one of those, and I don't want to swear on your page. I can swear on my page, but I don't want to swear on your page. But there are these barriers that are just like BS. That it's just something that your mind makes up to slow you down from stepping into your power. And we were talking about this in my mentorship group, which was one of the ladies on there was like, I had to do a live today and I really didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway. And I was like, oh, praise Jesus, hallelujah. I go, these are just growing pains. There's parts of us that are energetically like in this little box, and they're like super afraid to grow. They're afraid to expand. They're afraid to help more people. They're afraid to make more money. They're afraid to go to the next level because it's really safe in here, and this is where I like to be. But when you do it anyway, you're like, I'm exposed. Oh my God, I'm wrong. And it's really, really good to do that because it means you're ready for the next level. You're going to grow, and guess what? More is going to keep coming in. So I take out all the BS layers and call yourself out more, Marlene. Like, this is not a real barrier. Email is not a real barrier because you don't need email. You don't need a phone number. You don't need a website. You don't need a business card. You don't need a brochure to get business. You don't need any of that.
Oh, I've got Marlene's number, so to speak, if you know what I mean. I'm all over her.
Good. Get her.
Right. Marlene said she had another question earlier, so let me just look hey, you know what? While we're on here and while I'm looking for this question that she had, I wanted everyone to know that my Love Your Biz retreat, which was supposed to close on Tuesday, Emily has asked me to open it for those of you that are here today because some people have shown interest. So today is the last day. I'm sorry, but it is. I want you to join me. I'll drop the link below. You have today, whether you're here live or in the replay, I would love to have you join me. It's my monthly membership designed specifically for people just like all of us who are worrying about whether or not the email needs to be here before we start our business, or if we need to have a website before we start our business. Like, these are the things that a textbook tells you to do. And I got to be honest with you. I realized on my birthday a couple days ago, my journey has been anything but textbook. And I have an undergraduate and I have a graduate degree. But let me tell you something. I'm not following anything from a book. I'm following what feels amazing. I'm following what my clients need. I am finding resources for them to help them grow their business. And I want this to be available to you as well. And so because my buddy Emily says I had to, I followed those rules. No.
So guys, when you get into the biz retreat, you can thank me later, and I'll be in the group. You can thank me for letting you come in. Yes,
it is the birthday gift that keeps on giving. So Nicole, so we'll drop those links in there. But Nicole said, I can relate to that, Marlene. At first, I thought I had to have a million things in order before I started, but I realized I may never have all the answers. That's right. I just need to start somewhere so everything else will fall into place. And if the answers are holding us back, you will never start, ever. Yes, Emily, go.
Marlene, we're gonna end, Marlene, because I know there's more people with questions. But Marlene, this card for you. Be strong. This is about you're stronger than you think you are. Mic drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. We can answer probably one or two more questions for anyone that's on that wants to ask a question. Alicia, she just checked her status. Her business name went through. Yay! Congratulations. I love it. I love it.
8-ball social media ideas. Oh my God. She's like, yes, she's amazing. Like every day she's like, and how about this other thing? She's incredible.
Actually, I don't know if you saw, but I had scratch tickets for my birthday, and they were the Magic 8-ball scratch tickets.
Oh my God.
And they were winners, big winners. Oh, Rowena wants a card.
Hi, Rowena. Hi, Helen.
Rowena wants a card. Can I have a card, please? Rowena.
Sorry, Rowena. Oh, wait. Did Helen get her question answered?
Let me look. You pull a card for Rowena, and I will I'll look for Helen's question.
Oh, and by the way, please and thank you are much appreciated. Yesterday on my live, some people were a little pushy. So, Rowena. Oh my God! You guys saw me shuffle. The same card just came out for you, Rowena. Be strong. That's so funny. You're stronger than you think you are.
Card, please, Dancing Queen. Deborah Ann is asking for a card.
Yeah. That's what she calls me. Does she have a question or no?
Nope.
Ooh, I'm not at my traditional table, so my cards are going everywhere. Okay, Mother Earth, you're called upon to help with environmentalism. This is about actually not environmentalism. For you, Deb, it's about going back to your roots, about what you're really, really good at. And I know for you, you're a healer. Let me see if there's a message that needs to come through. So you have all the foundational tools. Now it's time to start building up that building. Like, you've got the foundation set, girl. It's time.
I love it. I love it. I don't see a question from Helen. If you can find it, let me know. I see a good morning, but I'm happy to answer it. We can stay on until we find it. Yeah, I found it. Should I add more personal photos on my biz page, e.g. when we're setting up the lights, not just the lights when they're done? Do people want it? Yes, yes. Oh my God, yes. I want to talk to Helen. Oh, I love her business. Talk to her. The emoji, the light bulb, like, that's my thing. Ideas, bright lights. And every time I see Helen pop into my feed, I'm like, oh my God, I need to talk to Helen. Helen, will you schedule a 20-minute free call with me, please? I have a handful of ideas I would need to give you, and I think I will stalk you until you call me. Please, Helen, please. And I'm going to give her one idea right now in case she doesn't want to call me. Yeah. I want to see a time-lapse video of setting up, like, the word love. That's it. And I want that to be her new banner on her Facebook page. Yes. I love that. I was like, I can see the banner. Like, as you were saying, I'm like, I can see it. I have been telling her about, with those lights. I'm like, people want to see it. Like, but do they? I'm like, they want to see it. Oh my God, I want to have an event just to have those I want those lights. Love Your Biz. I want them in my backyard. Oh, how do I get that? I want a mini version. For the love of your biz. That could be like a nice big job for her too. Or just I do like hashtag love your biz. That's it. That's all. It's not too much to ask. I'll take a mini version. And if she could do it reverse, I'll put it behind all my Facebook Lives. Sponsored by. Right? All right. So we are so out of time. But yes. Why don't you wrap up? Do something a little, whatever you want to do to wrap up. Cool. So I want to know if you guys like this. First of all, I know you can do hearts, but like put like a yes in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this and you would like us to do it again, put a yes, 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 yes. I want to hear it because we have so much fun, obviously. We have a great time doing this. We'll probably alternate from her page to my page or whatever. If you found this useful, I mean, I really want to be able to be of service to you guys. I love all these emojis. We have fun doing it. So if you say yes, then we'll keep doing it. Maybe we can do it once a month. Who knows? We'll just go with what the energy brings to us. But if you want to work with us outside of this, we have some amazing things going on. Right now, I'm actually just about to close the application process to my mentorship. It's a 6-month program called the Phoenix Mentorship. I have received a ton of applications. So this week and next week, I'm going to be going through, sign up interviews to see if people are the right fit. I'm looking not just for like anybody. I'm looking for the right energy. I'm looking that you're in the right place in your business where you're looking to go from stuck to scaling and have the support and healing to support you. And then I have my Facebook group. So if you guys want to like see more of this, it's a free Facebook group called Life Made Simple. And over to you, Deb. Yeah. So if you guys want more ideas to market your business better, I want you to drop the number 8 in the comments below. Just the number 8. I want to see those 8s if you guys want ideas to market your business better. And if you think that you want to be on a journey where I can guide you down your own path, in your own voice, with your own way, and your own brand, then I want you guys to message me. I want you to just let me know that I want to hear more. And if that's the case, then I'll send you the link for the Love Your Biz retreat, because as I told you, it's not open to the public. It's only open to everyone who viewed this live stream today, whether in live or in the replay. So Emily and I will speak for both of us. We are beyond grateful to all of you for spending, 35, 40 minutes with us this morning. I'm grateful to have all of you in our lives, on our email lists, on our Facebook pages, in our community. And Emily, as you were talking about us doing this again, I almost thought maybe you and I should have our own business page together.
Ooh, talk dirty.
So we'll talk about that later. But then we can always work together and not have it to be yours or mine, right? So anyway, from the bottom of my heart, from the birthday week, which I have said has been my new birth, right? My new day, my new second day. This is the second day of my new year. I appreciate Emily's time and I appreciate Emily's energy and I respect that. And for that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to say, see you later. See you on our next live.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Deb, for having me. I love you.
Thanks.
Thank you. This is so much fun. Thank you, everybody. Here.
Bye.
Bye.